It's Jill, and I'm coming to you from Costa Rica, and I am in the Papagayo area, bringing you a strength and bodyweight class today. It's a 30-minute class, and I'm so glad you decided to join this morning, or this day, whatever time of day it is for you. It's early morning here for me, to try to not have the sun blasting on me the whole time, because it gets super, super warm here. I have my sneakers on, so you're going to want your sneakers. I also have a set of weights, and of course the ever important bottles of water. And I brought 2 bottles today, just in case I go through one during our class. I'll remind you to take your water breaks. Make sure you take a peek around you, that you have enough space so you can safely move. We will start with a head to toe warm up, because I want your body to be nice and warmed up before we do a little bit of a circuit. We'll do some upper body and some lower body, and then we'll end with a nice stretch and just bring our bodies back down into a cool down stage. Are you ready? Go grab your gear, and I'll meet you in just a minute. Here we go. Start with your feet just a little bit outside of your hip width. Get your balance. Oops, I also have a chair over here in case I ever need to grab my chair for just a little bit of support and stability. Soften these. Take a deep breath up. Exhale down. Either breathe in through the nose or the mouth. It doesn't matter. And let's take one more deep breath up. And exhale down, soften the knees. Oh, let's do one more. Soften the knees all the way up. Exhale down. Knees stay soft. Just pick up your heel and tap your toes side to side. Just a little heel lift. Lift it up. Inviting some positive energy into our bodies. And already, you should be proud of yourself for just deciding to come on and do a class with me this morning, or this day. Shoulder shrugs. Up and lift. You're pulling them up near your ears. Now shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs. That was up and down still. Now circle, circle. Circle around. Nice. Big circles. Up and around. Are you feeling that body start to warm up a little bit? I can feel this up in my shoulders. Loosening up. Big circles, that feels good. Back to shoulder shrugs, just lift into your ears, lift them up. I always feel like I'm going, I don't know. Now we'll circle back again, up, back, and around. Big circles. Doesn't it feel awesome? Lifting my heels. If that doesn't feel okay, you can leave your foot down on the ground. You might be feeling this in your back calf a little bit also, the back of your lower leg. One more. Back to the center. Soften the knees. Deep breath up. Exhale down. Soften the knees. Pulling that positive energy in. And exhale down. One more. All the way to the tippy top. And exhale down. You got it. Bring your feet in, and let's just take it for a little walk. You can decide how high you want to lift those knees, but to start, you might just want to walk a little bit right here. Kind of let the arms swing side to side. Where's your walk going to take you? You might take a walk on the beach. The sand is black here. But you have to be sure you have something on your feet, because it gets a little toasty on the bottoms of your feet. Maybe start picking those knees up a little bit. Feeling that energy coming into those bodies. Maybe that heart's pumping a little bit. Just let those arms swing. From here, let's take it to a V-step. Just step out and in. Maybe those arms want to follow the feet. Let's do one more and then switch sides because we like to think about keeping our bodies balanced. This time my arms are going to swing, leg out and back. So my arms are going with my feet. Feeling that energy coming in, like I'm almost ready to pick up those weights. Now if you don't have weights, it's perfectly fine. You can do this all without weights. One more of these, and then just little walks right here. Good. If you don't have weights and you're thinking, what can I use from around the house? Well, I have 2 water bottles. That works. I've used that many times. Around here, I could find 2 coconuts easily, probably in any of these trees up here if I could climb up that tree. You also might want to grab some soup cans or some canned goods. Hey, it doesn't matter. Even empty water jugs, you could fill them up. If you fill them to the tippy top, it's 8 pounds each. Okay, so you can kind of adjust what feels best for you. They're kind of bulky, but hey, it would work, right? Good. Let's shake everything out right here. Now, if you need to bring your chair in, go right ahead and hold on for any type of balance. Stability is really important in our lives, and we want to be sure that we don't fall. So we always work on this core, which we call the core of your body, and it's from the front of your shoulders through your hips, front side and back side. So we always try to squeeze the energy in right here to be sure that we strengthen and keep that really nice and able to catch us if we start to fall or trip, okay? We will start this morning, or this day, I keep saying morning because it is morning here, with our hand weights. So pick up your hand weights, and when we pick up our hand weights, if they're on the floor, one leg forward, pick up your weights, and stand up. Mine happen to be in a chair nearby, so I don't have to bend down quite so far. And always pick them up and think about what you're doing so we don't pick them up and twist and bring and invite any harm or tension and stress into our bodies. Starting with your feet right underneath your hips, it's time to try to do a squat. In a squat, what we do is we soften our knees and then we start hinging forward as we push our hips back. There's a squat. Check in, see how it feels. My knees should always be back, not over my toes, but back over my heels. With my glutes, my buns, right back there, my hips. And then to come out of it, we just push with our feet and stand tall. Let's do that again, nice and slow. Hands on your thighs, soften your knees, push your hips back. There's your lunge, or your lunge. There's your squat. Now, when you squat, if you feel like your knees and your body is pretty comfortable with it, you might try to drop your hips a little lower. Push with your feet and push up. But it's okay if you only go back a little bit. We always want to be sure we're hinging back and then push up, okay? So if you are ready to add a little bit more, take your hands from your thighs and maybe bring them next to your hips. Okay, remember this is going to give you more stability. This is a little more challenging or tricky. Take a breath. Exhale, sit and squat back. Push up with your feet and stand up tall. Squeeze those legs. Sit back. Now at the top, the knees stay just a little bit soft, right? We don't want to lock our joints out. Sit. Push tall. Let's try 4 more. Squeeze forward. Push with the feet. 3, 2, and 1. How did that feel? Go ahead and set your weights down, either on the chair or on the floor, whatever's best for you. And just kind of shake those legs out. Did you feel that really good energy coming into those legs? Yes. Good. Okay. Once we kind of feel like we are ready to move on, I always like to take a little break there. And it's a great time to take a sip of water in between all of these sets. Okay? The next thing we will work is our back. So pick up those weights again. Very very carefully. This time, hinge at the hips and sit back just a little bit. Okay, so we're sitting back, but not quite as far as we did the last time in our squat. Staying right here. You always have the option of stepping forward and coming into that stagger stance or split stance, whatever feels best for you. One arm down. I have my left arm down. And from here, pull up, bring it down. Squeeze your back, lower down. Squeeze your back, lower down. Good. And pinch. 4, 3. My other hand is on my thigh for that support. 2, and 1. Bring that hand in. Let's switch to the other side. Pinch that shoulder blade behind you and down. Yes. We've got 4 more to go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand to your thigh. Push with your feet. Unhinge and stand tall. Excellent. So that was for our backs. Those mighty strong muscles. We started with our strongest muscle group, which is below the belt. And then we did our back, and that's a really strong muscle group also. The large muscle groups.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'd like you to shake it out a little bit and grab a sip of water if you didn't do that yet. Come over by your chair, okay? And hold on to it, or a rail or something. And if you're feeling really stable and you don't need that support, stability, no worries.
Maybe just
you can come to airplane arms.
unless they have body wash.
I have my left toe back. And I want you to see if you can step back and then lower that knee a little bit and then come up. Now my chin and chest are up, taller. My front knee is right over that ankle. Down and up. Maybe your hand will come to your hip. Maybe it needs to stay out here in an airplane arm. Now kind of feel like you're pushing up with this front heel. Down, front heel. I'm trying to stay in my tippy toe back here. Down and up. Yes, this is your lunge. There's 3. There's 2. There's 1. Step in. Shake that leg out. Ooh, lots of good energy there, right?
Was he
We're
our?
gonna switch to the other
Was
leg.
he our?
Grab your chair if you need to. Hold on. Step back with your tippy toe. Chin and chest stay tall. Now think about this front heel. Down and up. Down and up. Hands might be on your hips. Down and up. Straight down. Try to keep this nice and tall. Lifting through that back body. There's 4. 3. Doesn't matter how far you bend. And 1. Step your foot in. Oh, I could really feel that in the front of my thighs. These are called your quadriceps. So maybe walk it out and shake it out a little bit. Excellent. So let's see, we did some legs. And then we alternated into the back. This time let's bring the chest wall into it. Let's work our chest. Pick those hand weights back up. Now you don't need those hand weights if you don't want for this one. My feet are right underneath my hips. Bend your elbows. Thumbs are up. Okay, can you see my thumbs are facing up? You don't have to keep them up, but that's how we want you to stand. I want you to push forward and pull back. Push forward, pull back. Now, you don't have to straighten your arm all the way out. Just kind of check in there and see how this feels. Push. There's 4. Squeeze the chest. Push. There's 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Go ahead and set those weights down. Feeling that energy right here in that chest wall. Good work. Shake it out. This time, let's work on our shoulders. Okay? pick your hand weights back up. Pick them up and then find your body alignment before we start twisting around with those weights in our hands. Feet right underneath your hips once again. Now, if you need more stability, take your feet a little wider. Okay, this is your class. I want you to feel comfortable. Bring your hands in front of you with your weights, and I softened my elbows.
Instrumental.
Lift one arm up to the side and bring it down. So you're lifting your elbow up to the side. Lift it up. It doesn't matter how far it goes, but if you can lift it up about shoulder height, that is awesome. If it only comes a little bit, that is awesome too. We just don't want that elbow to come higher than your shoulder. So it's just a little lift. Only two more, one on each side. Are you feeling it in your shoulder? I sure am. And one more. Weights to the side and set them down. From here, let's use a big shoulder circles. Big shoulder circles to release any of that crankiness that we might have invited in, right? Can you feel a little shoulders? Like I can really feel that. I was just working my shoulders. Excellent. So let's see. We did the legs, back, chest, shoulders. Let's do our biceps and our triceps. The front side of the arm, your gun, that's your bicep. This back side is your tricep. And sometimes it shakes and wiggles around, right? Because we don't use that muscle very much because it's in the back of our body. Pick up your hand weight. We'll try our biceps first, the front of the arm. It's much stronger than the back side of our arm. Feet right under your hips, yes. Push with your feet. Tighten those legs so your entire body's engaged. Shoulders are back and down. Wow, it's a lot to think about. Just bend your elbow. And now let's try the other one. And again. Control that weight on the way down. It wants to just go down really fast by itself because of gravity. But we're going to control it. I'd like you to really focus on lowering that weight nice and easy. These are called alternating bicep curls. Here we go. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Awesome. Didn't that feel great? This time, to get the tricep, the back of the arm, here's that little mini squat where we soften the knees and hinge at the hips. Hands on your thighs. One arm only. Draw your elbow up and press back. Trying to keep your elbow up and extending, which means straightening your elbow back there. Can you keep that elbow high? There's 4. There's 3. 2. And 1. Hand to the thigh. Unhinge. Shake those shoulders a little bit. We have the other side. You can stay right there. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little better. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips. One hand on your thigh. So this is the other arm we're doing. Draw that elbow up, squeeze it, hold it, and extend back. Remember, what does extend mean? Straighten the elbow, straighten the arm. Try to keep that elbow a little bit up so you can really feel that tricep. The back of the arm getting a nice workout. There's 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand back to your thigh and unhinge. Woo! I was feeling that one. Set your weights down. Shake it up. Awesome. Ooh, a beautiful bird just joined me. And I looked it up earlier because he's right over right here. And he's talking. And I think it said it's a kissity. It's really pretty. So, if you need your water, get your water. Otherwise, we are going right straight back and starting that again. We'll circuit through. Here we go. Pick up your weights. Find those feet right underneath your hips. Shoulders are back and down. This is where we're going to squat. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips, push the hips back. Now remember, you can keep your hands right here on your thighs. Hinge back. Use your feet to push your body weight up. Or hands next to your thighs if you're feeling like you want a little bit of a challenge. Push back. Stand tall 4. Push back. Here's 3. 2. 2. Now just for fun this time, let's hold it right here.
Jump drive.
Bring your shoulders back. Lengthen the back of your neck a little bit. Sit back. It's almost like you're going to sit on the edge of a chair here. Draw your navel to your spine. Come on, you can do it. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. Come up if you need to. 2 more. Now push with your feet. Slowly stand. Great tall. Oh my gosh, could you feel that in your legs? Shake it out a little bit. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. I'm so proud of you. Let's continue right here. We did our back. First time we did 1-arm rows. We're going to try double arm rows. Know that you can do 1 arm at a time if you'd like. Lift your weights. Remember, stagger stance or that semi-squat, which is soften your knees, hinge back a little bit. Not quite as far as you were just a minute ago with those really low squats. 1 arm or both arms. If you're doing 1 arm, I'll tell you when to switch. Okay, we'll do 4 and then switch to 4. Shoulders back and down, lengthen your neck. Here we go. Hinge. Good. It's a really big squeeze for those backs. You're going to switch hands if you're doing 1 at a time. Here's 4. 3. 2. Can we hold it at the top? If you're doing 1 arm, it's okay. Pinch for 4. Here we go. 4. 3. Switch arms. Try it again. 4. 3. Real big squeeze. 2. 1. Hands to your thighs. Push with your feet. Stand tall. Set those weights down. I'm feeling like it's a good time for a water break. Sun starting to pop up over the trees, and it's going to be total sunshine here in a couple minutes. Pick up your weights. It's time to work our chest, our pectoral muscles. This is where our feet come right under our hips. Bend your elbows, and then just push right straight front. Thumbs are up. Push. Now as you push, squeeze the chest muscles. Can you squeeze right here? Squeeze as you push. Squeeze. You got it. There's 4. 3. It's like a push-up, right? 2. 1. Bring them in. Lower down. Awesome. Take a little breather. Shake them. We use our chair for support and stability for these lunges if you choose to use the chair. If you don't want to use the chair, remember hands can be in an airplane or maybe on your hips. Chin and chest tall, step forward, find your chair. On your back toe, and I probably would like you to step back just a little further so your knee stays over your heel. Very important. Bend the back knee, push up with your front heel. Bend, push, bend, press up. Good, chin and chest up. 4, 3, 2, one more, make it really good. Step together.
I'm recording
And then shake it out. One more side. It's okay if you can't bend that far. You do you. Do what feels best for you. Being sure that this knee, though, doesn't shoot way out over that toe because that does not feel good. Other side. Chin and chest up. Step back. Think about this heel
See,
right
if
here.
this was all one
Here we go.
song,
Bend.
I could
Straight
just pull
up.
the song
So
in.
notice you're staying nice and tall. We're not
But
bowing
since
over that
it's
front
like
leg,
6
right?
songs, I gotta play in the recorder.
Push. Here we go. There's
Thanks,
4.
Jen.
3. Almost there. 2. Last one. 1. Step in. Yes. Good job. Good for you. This is your round of applause. Awesome job. All right. Let's see. Legs, back, chest, lunges, shoulders. Pick up your weights again.
Music pretty well.
There we go. Standing with those feet right under your hips, hands in front, elbows soft. Are you ready?
Let the music low.
We'll start with 1 at a time. Lift your elbow. Lift your elbow. Now if you're feeling strong, try both. Or if you're up for a challenge, try both. Now remember, we do not want to lift that elbow above shoulder height. So somewhere up toward shoulder height. There's 4. 3. Come on. 2. Push with those feet, stand tall. And 1. Awesome job. Good work. Kind of move those shoulders around a little bit. We have our arms to do right now. Push with your feet. Stand tall. This time, one arm at a time, how we started before, alternating biceps. And again, if you choose, maybe you'll do both arms. Stay nice and tall, lower down, so we don't swing. It's kind of fun to swing, but we want to be really protective of the shoulder joint and not swing. Can we do 4 more? 4, 3. Oh, I'm feeling it in the front of my arm. 2. Oh, hi, bird. And 1. Excellent. Go ahead and set it down. Quick shake out.
Weights this fast anyway.
And we have the back of our arm, our tricep. How you doing? Shake it out. We're almost there. You are awesome. I am so glad you stayed with me today. Pick up those weights.
Oh, not every
And here we go. We are in that feet under the hips, soft knees, hinge back. Last time, I had you lift up and extend back and extend back, okay? Let's try 4 of those. 4, 3, 2, let's switch. Put your hand on your thigh there. Other hand down, elbow up, and extend. 4, 3, 2. Now you can do that, or maybe you'll try both arms. Okay, either one or both. Here's 4, 3, 2. If you did one arm, you're going to do 4 more. Switch. 4. Can you straighten that elbow? Remember the extending elbow. 2. And hands come into your thighs. Unhinge and stand tall. Awesome job. Go ahead and set those weights down. Great job. Could you feel that back there in that tricep? Yes? I hope so. Time to cool down. Can you believe it? We did it. That was a quick 30-minute self-care class. So proud of you. Take those feet wide again. Deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Soften the knees. Keep your chin and chest up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Soften those knees. Inhale up. Hold it at the top here. Reach the fingers. Wiggle the fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Excellent. Wiggle them down by your sides. Turn your thumbs behind you and pinch your shoulder blades back. As you pinch, you're opening your front body, your chest. Stay tall through that back body. See if you can squeeze right there. How does that feel? Oh, I think it feels amazing. Reach your fingers out to the side. So straighten the arms. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bring the arms around like a big virtual hug, or you're closing your circle. And open, broaden your shoulder blades in the back. If you lifted your shoulders, drop them back down. And maybe just take your eyes just a little bit down, or look right at your hands. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, rain it all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Big deep breath all the way up. This time, feet come together. Bring the arms all the way down. And you did it. I can't thank you enough for coming into class and joining me, Jill, in Costa Rica. I can't wait till I see you next time. Go and have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.